All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's Bishop here for Tactical POV. I got another one here. In this video that I'm doing here, I have got to refresh everybody's memory because we're coming to midterms. It's coming up to what we got, like 5 weeks here coming up for midterms. Close to 5 or 6. Was it November 9th? I think midterm voting is. I think. Don't quote me. I know it's close. But anyway, shout out to Stephanie, my subscriber. She left a comment and asked me to do a video about this, which I wanted to do a video about this 3 months ago when they did this back in June. So, and I didn't get a chance to get to it. I put it on one of my to-do lists for videos to do. So she reminded me. I'm like, thank you for reminding me, Stephanie. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do this video. But first, before I get in this video, guys, go to tacticalpovstore.com because this video is being sponsored by my online store. And you can go over there, use code TPOV10, get 10% off. I've got crop hoodies up for you ladies. I got stencil hoodies up. I've got zipper hoodies. I'm thinking about doing something here a little special with a different type of hoodie or something like that. But I do got some winter gear. Give me some time, guys. The beanies are coming. I'm working on that too. So you'll get my Tactical POV logo and then some other stuff here. I just created another design here that I got to post up. And I'm going to post that up here soon. But as I said, tacticalpovstore.com, TPOV10, get 10% off. Also, if you're looking for the best water bottle on the market, I guarantee you, go to ironinfidel.com and purchase their battle bottle. I promise you, man, this thing is amazing. You can look at my review that I did, and then it was so good I had to do a follow-up review on it right after I tested it. That bottle's amazing. Use Tactical POV and you'll get 10% off of that too as well. They don't sponsor me, I just have an affiliate. Okay. And guys, I'm telling you, as I said, if I do my product reviews, like I said before, if it's a product that I will not use and I don't ever plan on using it at all, if it's impractical or anything else, I don't do reviews on it if I don't think it's a good quality product. That product is amazing. It's amazing how cold and how long your drink stays cold in it. I'm telling you, just watch my review and then go watch my follow-up too. Watch it through. You'll see what I'm talking about. But use Tactical POV. Use the space in between the tactical and the POV. So tactical, put a space in there. POV code, 10% off of that too. So now let's get into this video here. What I'm talking about here, I'm going to have to bring up a news story from CBS. They ran it back in June. Okay. And this is just to refresh your memory, what they're going to talk about somewhat. Now, of course, the story they're talking about, some of it's out of context. There's more to it though, but this is just to give you a gist. Okay, so if you're pro Second Amendment, just like me, I'm 1,000% pro Second Amendment. You guys know that. So I do have to call out BS when I see it, when there's anything that infringes upon the Second Amendment. And there's a lot, okay? Like too many gun control bills and everything else like that, man. It's just like, it's absolutely ridiculous. There's a lot of them that we don't need. There's some of them that we have that need to be enforced. I mean, I don't really agree with most of them, but the sons that actually work, they don't even enforce it though. Look at that. I forgot to put the do not disturb on my phone. So anyway, I'm gonna keep pushing through. I'm not editing that out. But anyway, yeah, and I don't have AOL. You guys heard that. I just like the old school ringtones and stuff like that, you know. But I just use that old tone for that. But anyway, let's get back into this thing. I don't want to trail off on it though. But guys, pay attention here to this story. Like I said, you might have seen it back in June. You might have seen different ones. I'm sure all the news was talking about it though. But this is the one I pulled down from CBS though. So take a listen.
We want to turn now to some breaking news right here in Washington. Senate lawmakers are reporting a breakthrough on a bipartisan gun reform bill. It would toughen federal gun laws and provide billions of dollars for school safety and mental health programs. CBS's Scott McFarland is here with us. So Scott, we just got the text of this bill.
Yeah, it's the biggest gun reform proposal in 3 decades. It has what previous proposals have lacked, a pathway to the elusive but necessary 60 votes in the Senate. Democrats need 10 Republicans, and so far, these 10 Republicans have been part of the talks and have indicated some preliminary support. Let me show you the 2 lead negotiators. Texas Republican John Cornyn, who represents Uvalde.
Traitor.
Connecticut Democrat Chris Murphy, who represents Newtown. Let me show you.
Now, I'm going to stop there here because John Cornyn, he's got a lot of explaining to do, and I think a lot of this, too, was was done. I'm trying to remember, when was Uvalde shooting? It was tragic about that, but there's, I think that happened before this, before June. So I'm trying to remember, guys. I got a lot going on. But anyway, he got a lot of explaining to do, and some things and ways he tried to explain it was just a bunch of BS. Okay. And what's his name from Connecticut? You know, you saw his BS rant on the Senate floor too, talking about this crap too as well. And he's totally delusional. But most left gun grabbing individuals are delusional anyway when it comes to the Second Amendment.
Three of the big provisions that were part of the talks as we read through the bill text tonight. Enhanced background checks for those under 21. Expanded red flag laws through which courts can order guns seized from people deemed dangerous.
Which will be used as a slippery slope, you know, in order to take someone's guns without due process. That's the biggest problem I have with red flag laws myself personally, because it opens a door and creates a slippery slope to where you will lose due process, your constitutional right to due process, and have basically judges, courts, or whatever seize your firearms without due process. It's totally unconstitutional.
And closing the boyfriend loophole. It's been a point of contention, prohibiting partners who've committed domestic violence but live outside the victim's home from buying a gun.
Okay, there's a delusional part right there too. This is, like I said, it's delusional left. They have no clue on how this thing works. Okay, a boyfriend loophole. There is no such thing as a boyfriend loophole, because they think if your boyfriend can just buy a gun at a store, even if you have him under restriction, if he's convicted of a felony for domestic violence or anything else like that, then he loses his rights to purchase a firearm. So what makes you think he's going to stop? Do you think he's actually going to stop from committing a crime that he could potentially commit because he can't buy a firearm at a licensed dealer? Where else do you think he's going to get it? Just like every other criminal gets it out there on the black market. We know this. You're a fool to think that, oh, well, he can't buy a gun at a gun store, so what closes that loophole? You know, oh, dog, I guess I forgot about that black market thing. You know, it's been around for centuries. So, unreal. Delusional.
Gun control advocates have pointed to this stat: 70 women shot and killed by an intimate partner each month as part of their argument for closing the boyfriend loophole. Two more provisions, priorities for Republicans: mental health programs, expanding them, that's in the bill text, and school security upgrades. This is less than some gun control advocates wanted. They were calling for assault weapon bans, but Nora, timing's of the essence. The Senate goes on its recess next month, and bills often derail when they're gone.
And we are just learning that the Republican leader in the Senate, Mitch McConnell, signaling his support for this bill.
Big endorsement.
Very big.
Trash. Absolute trash. Absolute trash. It's man. I don't even know what to say on that, outside of the fact that clear some of this stuff out here. Okay. You know how far you're going to go with Mitch McConnell? I mean, seriously, Kentucky, I don't know why you don't primary that dude. I mean, he has very, very slight flashes and glimpses of something that that's for the American people in this country. But come on, man. He's a rhino. He's absolutely a rhino. So let me bring up the ones that you need to see here, that you need to understand, because I want you to take a screenshot of this and burn this into your memory, so you won't forget come midterms here. And let's turn off face clown. Anyway. These are the GOP senators. Okay, there's 15 of them. As you see, Mitch McConnell, obviously what they just said, his ringing endorsement for this garbage bill that he just helped pass. Okay, Roy Blunt of Missouri, Richard Burr, North Carolina, Shelley Moore, Capito, West Virginia, Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, Susan Collins, who's an absolute rhino. Oh my God. Straight fraud of Maine, John Cornyn. That was a bullcrap move to jump on this thing, but if he got pressure because of Uvalde, just telling me he don't have a spine for the Second Amendment. What it is, under pressure. Joni Ernst of Iowa, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, another complete trash rhino. Lisa Murkowski, another trash rhino for Alaska. Rob Portman, another rhino. It's out of my state here, Ohio, Ron Portman. Mitt Romney, everybody knows he's absolute RINO trash. Okay. Tom Tillis, North Carolina, Pat Toomey, Pennsylvania, and Todd Young of Indiana. All right, as you see, of the 15, 4, Blunt, Burr, Portman, and Toomey are retiring at the end of their terms. Exactly. Portman is retiring here, the end of his term here in Ohio. This is also why you have a run for the Senate race with completely fake fraud, Tim Ryan, and JD Vance, which I don't trust him either. So he's another RINO. So Jesus, we can't find any strong constitutional candidates for some odd reason. I don't know why, but those are the 15 GOP senators. So now bring up here the 14 House Republicans that also voted for this thing too. Now, thank God this woman's gone because she's absolute garbage, just like a daddy. Liz Cheney. So she's already out. She got primaried out. Now, the other ones, I don't know if Adam Kinzinger, I don't think he did. I don't know if any of the other ones in this list got primaried out. If they did, I don't know. I'm sorry. So I can't really say anything about that. But I know we all know for a fact this was a big deal here with Liz Cheney in Wyoming. So Adam Kinzinger, Illinois, Tom Rice, South Carolina, John Katko of New York, Maria Salazar of Florida, Chris Jacobs of New York, Brian Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania, Peter Meyer of Michigan, Fred Upton of Michigan, Tony Gonzalez of Texas. Now look at these clowns. These 4 representatives are here. These House reps here. These clowns here. Steve Cabot, Mike Turner, Dave Joyce, and Anthony Gonzalez. All 4 of these clowns here from my state. So yeah, I'll definitely have a screenshot and this burned into my memory for these idiots. But anyway, so this is the list, guys. Make sure you, like I said, screenshot that one. Hope you screenshot the other one too as well. And as I close this video out, like I said, I just want to do this to refresh your memory because the midterms are coming up here soon. So remember this, dig into this some more, do your homework here. Everybody here, if anybody's in Ohio watching this too, yeah, I said it and I'm not changing my mind about it. No, I don't trust JD Vance. I sure as hell ain't voting for Tim Ryan. That's out. So that's absolutely out. That's not going to happen ever. So, but that's what I got to deal with here in Ohio. Anybody else watching these other states here, these representatives, the senators and representatives that I just named off here, there you go. You know, do your homework, think for yourself, and then figure out what you want to do. You know, how you want to vote, and call them out. Call them out on this. I call them out in a heartbeat on this. You got a problem with it? Hey, you can email me. I'll still call you out. I don't give a crap. You know, if you're anti-Second Amendment, you are, and I have a problem with that. Okay, you guys know. I mean, I love being an instructor. I love teaching. I've been a pro Second Amendment person since I was a child. I didn't even know what the Second Amendment was when I was a kid, and I've always had a love for firearms, man, for hunting and recreational, and even more than those other 2, for self-defense. I'm a firm believer in that. More than the hunting and the recreational part of it. Strict, absolutely self-defense. That outweighs the other 2 in my book, for me. So anyway, guys, that's all I have on the video. Tell me what you think. Leave in the comments below. Don't forget to join my membership. Get that big discount. Huge discount on my store. Huge. Can't tell you what it is. You got to join it and find out. And check out some other stuff too that I post up, and some exclusive stuff that I know for a fact I'm going to post some exclusive stuff up there on my membership side of it just for my members. So join that. Help me out. Everything it does, it helps my channel, helps me here, helps Tactical POV. You know, it gets me one more step closer to doing this thing full time. My dream to do my thing full time. Believe me. So thanks a lot for hanging out, watching this video. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to use my code. I told you in the beginning of the video, you get the discount, and I will see you on the next one. And always remember that you are responsible for your own safety. So get more training.